Steve Waugh.
Vintage, that's how I describe that.
I've been asked a lot this week about, first thing that comes to mind in Ash's moments or whatever. And for me, that's probably one of the first ones for me.
Steve Waugh produced a classic finish to day 2 in January 2003 when he hit a boundary off the last ball of the day for a career-saving ton.
Is this the 4 off the last ball of the day? Right, yeah.
Seen that clip a few times now. I don't really remember it at the time, obviously. I was only about 12.
Obviously it was probably before my generation quite a bit, so it was probably more my dad's era.
I don't really remember watching that live. Everything else I can remember, but don't remember this one, but it's incredible.
I remember watching this too, end of the day. I watched a lot of cricket going on. Yeah.
Dad was at the game and I remember watching it on TV, and he came home with, commemorative red rag that Tugga had in the pocket. And
yeah, look, it was a pretty emotional time because there was a lot of speculation it was going to be my last Test match if I didn't score runs, which I probably knew it would have been. So there's a massive amount of support here for me. People queuing up before the gates open and people wishing me well. So I was a little bit nervous before I went into bat. I must have been thinking about, this could be my last innings. Don't make it a duck. Don't make a fool of yourself.
The context behind it obviously creates all the drama.
Pretty iconic. Last ball of the day, 4 to get the 100. Especially at home grounds, last innings in Australia, all those things add up.
For some reason, I'm not sure what Nasser Hussain was thinking, but he put the field out for the next ball to give Adam Gilchrist the opportunity to score a single. He obviously wanted me back on strike because he thought I might be a chance of getting me out last ball. And Gilly did the right thing, she clipped one, I think, the mid-wicket for a single.
And a pretty nice field to have for someone who needed 3 runs for 100, something that I won't be doing.
I was actually coached by the bowler who bowled that ball in Glamorgan a few months ago. Lovely fella, and it's amazing to see his perspective about it all. He said it was incredible.
Richard Dawson, was it?
Yeah, Dawson.
What did he say?
Well, he introduced himself and he goes, "Hey mate, I'm Dawson. I'm the one who bowled the ball to Steve Waugh about the final ball of the game, or the day." So, yeah, lovely fella, and still got a beautiful bowler, but that's incredible.
And there I was, 98 not out, 1 ball to go.
It was actually a very good shot. It's not always easy to hit those balls. He smoked it. It's pretty cool.
Last ball, was it? Yeah. It's a very odd shot to play. So if he had 3 overs left, he's not playing that ball, but this is actually really well bowled. For the absolutely smokes it. Yeah, another great moment.
Bowled the quicker ball because obviously he was thinking I was going to play a slog sweep and he was trying to get me LB. And I just sort of threw the wrists at the ball and it just pinged off. I didn't even feel the ball come off the bat. It just came off so sweet, and it was an amazing moment where the crowd erupted.
My memories of this being at school and watching during the day, then being at home with my family, my grandmother, and watching Dawson bowling a pretty genuine off-break ball.
100 on the last ball, Ash's moments, the Sydney crowd.
Quite special, obviously, getting 100 in your last game. You probably wanted to keep playing if you got 100, but...
Yeah, watch that. That's been replayed, leading into Ash's series all the time. And
Yeah, poor Gilly went for the high five too and missed it. Pretty cool moment though, pretty cool moment.
It wasn't until 3 months later when I watched a replay that I saw Adam Gilchrist actually try and high-five me, so I brushed Gilly, I didn't even go for the high five, so I apologised later on.
Yeah, for me, Tugga was a hero of mine growing up as a kid, so yeah, pretty iconic moment. I think captain of Australia. Ash's Test 100 on the last ball of the day, full SCG crowd. Doesn't get much better than that.
A lot of the conversation in the dressing room, as I remember it, was actually, this is Stephen Waugh's Cinderella story.
yeah, I just think they're like the picturesque SCG with the members in the background and Steve Waugh walking out. It's iconic, yeah. One of those Ashes moments.
I always used to watch highlight reels of him on YouTube, and his record speaks for itself. He's a legend of the game.
I was really lucky it did happen, and if there's one moment in my whole career I wish I could give to the fans, it'd be giving the opportunity to sort of be there for that last ball and to hit those runs and to walk off, because that was a moment I'll never forget.
He's a great person, great mentor, and I know he helps around with the New South Wales team a bit as well, so good to pick his brain and try to get key information.
Again, we talk about fairy tales. There's a few scripts that just end up happening that are just perfect, so yeah, iconic.